Stream. Desktop audio is good, mic audio is good, timer is going, and we are alive! Welcome back to the stream about nothing.
Again, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
I kind of somehow knew you were going to do that.
Yeah. Hope you guys have had a good day today. Had a good day, for the most part.
I'm getting my own copy of the Resident Evil 4 remake soon.
Yep. Great.
And I'm updated on the channel once I'm done with Jack and Daxter.
Hell yeah, so be sure to go over to his channel and give him a sub for that, if you want to see that. I've got my own copy of the Resident Evil 4 remake, the PS4 version. He's getting the PS5 version.
Well, I'm upgrading to the new Xbox, but I decided I'm going to get the PS5 instead because, well, I can actually frickin' record it on PS5. Because Xbox doesn't have that kind of quality programming. Yeah,
when it comes to recording straight off your console, which makes less than 0 cents.
I mean, it only lets you record like 10 minutes, and after that, it won't let you share to YouTube.
Which is stupid.
I tried everything to try and get it to link to my YouTube account, but no dice. But anyway, at least I'm gonna get to play all these games on the channel because of PS5.
Yep. For once, Sony actually did something right.
You said it, not me.
Yeah.
I'm not the one. I don't want to end up getting dragged out into the street by Sony employees and shot in the leg.
The only one who might be trying that is Jim Ryan, and he's too much of a Karen to really... He's too busy mauling over the Activision Blizzard deal.
Yeah, and PlayStation's trying to be petty about it.
Well...
Can't say fuck them, because we both have PlayStation consoles.
Yeah. But at least we can say fuck him as far as Jim Ryan goes.
Right.
Crying Jim Ryan.
Give him the fucking Karen haircut. Just strap him down to a table, give him the fucking Karen cut. Like, basically a Karen cut. It looks like a very shitty Leon cut.
Yes. Oh.
So, what do we have first on the agenda for today?
Well,
I say this, and I'm the one who suggested it.
Right. We are starting things off with, so, Kaysen is a big Capcom guy.
Yeah.
Big Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Dino Crisis, Onimusha, big Capcom dude. And he said this interesting little thing to me. I was not aware of this, but evidently the original Onimusha was at one point going to be on PS1. I have the PS2 version of it sitting on my shelf.
I have the Xbox One remastered version and the PS2 version.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to get the PS4 version to record on the channel.
Yeah. And I thought, oh, cool. And we both agreed, hey, this is something cool to feature on the channel because we're both big into gaming. No, you have gameplay footage on your channel because you like gaming? I thought you had gameplay footage on your channel because you like cats.
Shut up.
I should just do that. I should do that in the Jim Gaffigan. I thought he had gameplay on his channel just because he liked cats. This guy's a weirdo.
I mean, I'm more of a dog person myself, but...
Hey, dogs are great.
Yeah, they won't try to kill you in your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's a pit bull. Unless it's a pit bull and you didn't give them the last of your dinner.
Right. and you're a really shitty owner.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Every pit bull I've met turned out to be really sweet. So
yeah, pit bulls are great dogs. It's just the people who raise them who are assholes.
Right. It's never. Yeah, I'm gonna steal a quote from Tank Dempsey and Call of Duty Zombies on a Hellhound round. It's not the breed, it's the trainer.
Damn right.
See, they make. But and another quote that goes, "See, they make that whiny noise when they die, and I feel bad."
Right.
Main reason why in a lot of the Martin Resident games, I don't kill the dogs, I run around them.
Yeah.
So I like animals that much, okay?
What are you, Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 3? Well, I can't shoot a dog. People okay, but not dogs.
Right.
It's like, well...
Why I'll never Far Cry Primal.
It's like, well, you'd be great friends with John Wick.
Yeah. Anybody would be good friends with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't take advantage of him.
Yeah, no, don't. Just absolutely don't.
Which reminds me, there actually was this scrapped early 2000s video game where you're playing as a caveman, and you have to be careful when hunting an animal because basically if you hunted too much of it, it would go extinct, and you'd be screwed the rest of the game. I forgot the name of it, but it was an interesting concept for a scrapped game from the early 2000s.
Huh.
I'll do some research and get back to you on what the title was going to be.
Cool. Yeah. Go ahead. But in the meantime,
let's check this out.
Yeah, let's see what Onimusha looked like on PlayStation. Some shit in Japanese that I can't read.
I'm fluent in Japanese, but not that fluent, and plus it's blurry and I can't fucking make it out from.
Right.
And it's a video from 2018 for Christ's sake.
Do what?
And it's a video from 2018 for Christ's sake.
Okay, where's the text end? Because I just want to get right to the gameplay. Actually, looks pretty
about similar.
Do what?
Looks about similar, just with different graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this scrapped Kaede. That person.
Do what?
That person we saw in that one gameplay shot, that was a scrapped Kaede.
And the Kaedes are...
No, Kaede is the name of the female ninja who accompanies you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, like, an enemy type.
Oh, I don't know any of the names of the enemy types. I just call them demons and ghouls.
That's probably what they are. They're probably just Onis.
It's basically Devil May Cry with this. It's basically Devil May Cry with samurai.
Yeah. Honestly, it looks really good for that era.
Yeah, especially the Gauntlet.
Which, and we were talking about this prior to the stream, I mean, Capcom games on PlayStation, they were always gorgeous to look at.
Agreed.
Ooh. I'm on fire! So I guess that's probably just the title scroll.
be it for the gameplay.
Do what?
That might be it for the gameplay.
Probably, yeah, it looks like it, because this is about what's left on the... Well, that actually looks pretty cool. For the state that the build was in when this trailer was released. Before they upgraded it to PS2.
Which, don't ask me why they did that, but I'm kind of glad they did, because if they didn't, we probably would have never gotten that 2019 remastered version.
Yeah, kind of like how Resident Evil 0 was supposed to be on N64.
Yeah.
And then got moved up to...
Oh, I know something we can look at.
Yeah?
Well, after this. But apparently there was a scrapped enemy thing, and apparently the Nintendo 64 version was gonna have a boss called Wesker's Monster, but it would have fucked with the continuity of the first game at this point, but they scrapped it.
So it was like Wesker, like a mutated Wesker?
Something like that looked like him.
Yeah, that definitely would have... Unless it was like one of those jelly zombie situations where they took on Wesker's form. Kind of like how throughout the game they're constantly taking on Marcus's form.
Yeah, when we're done with that, when we're done analyzing this, you're gonna want to look at Resident Evil Canceled Creatures. Apparently there was a whole fucking book on it.
That doesn't surprise me. This is kind of... So Rebecca was supposed to have a Jill Valentine beret in this version.
Also kind of would have fucked with the continuity.
Yeah, considering it, when you first meet her in the OG RE1, her headwear is a headband.
Right. Which is absolutely...
Yeah. I wonder if there's a playable build for it, for the prototype somewhere. There should be.
Someone probably did someone did a full-on fan.
I mean, there are playable builds of Resident Evil 1.5.
Yeah, that was a walker.
And Die Hard Vendetta was originally supposed to be a GameCube game. Or not a GameCube game. It was originally supposed to be a Nintendo 64 game. And there is a playable build of it somewhere.
Who are you?
No. Who are you?
I'm still waiting on a GoldenEye. Still waiting on that GoldenEye remake.
You came from that chopper I saw, huh?
Yeah.
So you must be the person he was trying to hide from us. Tell me, what happened back there? The van. Was that your doing?
Seemed to switch voice actors too.
Wait! Where are you going?
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I think Rebecca had a much higher pitched voice in the final version.
Edward! What's going on? What happened to you?
Rebecca. Monsters.
Monsters?
Tell you what, there's nothing more horrendous in that game than the whole, okay, I trust you, trust me. You know, when you're about to go up and use the signal rocket?
Yeah.
I like to go back to that.
God, the voice acting in those old games is hilarious.
Oh no, it's somewhat improved already. What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless. stupid and reckless and stupid and reckless and stupid. A bridge.
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
流れがオリジナル版とは違いますよね。
How can you say that? His head's
そう
gone.
よということで専用の流れということもあるんですけども。
Or some of Wesker's goofy shit. Wow, what a mansion!
プロトタイプ版自体は最終製品版よりも一部屋あたりの謎と
Stop it! Don't open that door!
ちょっと頭をひねる必要があるな流れになってました。
Opens the door and it's Wesker's cornflake.
Dude, I want to do a redub of a bunch of Wesker cutscenes, but doing my Agent Smith impersonation.
なるほど。
Do it.
This is Rebecca. Oh,
Fucking do it.
I'm trying to get into the Smith mode right now. We last met at the Spencer estate, wasn't it? Well, isn't this one big family reunion? I would expect you to be happier to see us, Mr. Redfield.
Yeah.
なるほど。いろいろと苦労あったんですよねこれ。
I see they were still reusing some of the zombie models from RE2.
But this time they made him green.
They must not have had very much to go off of, considering every video I've seen of the N64 build is all on the train.
I see they brought back the ankle biters.
That music sounds like it's from RE2, like it was put there as a placeholder.
Yeah. F ankle biters.
Yeah, those things will get you.
Literally, part 2 of my playthrough, my Resident Evil 1 playthrough is called Goddamn Ankle Biters.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I didn't say God, I said Ga, so the missionary did.
Yeah.
And well, I'm with a God-loving, believing woman, so
Yeah.
yeah. It's funny, he had an issue with that, but he never seems to have a problem when I stub my toe and I yell, God. But gotta be careful, because can't have Bella parroting it.
Right. Do you know the original Wesker's original voice actor has a YouTube channel, and he has a series where
and he played it with his son.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I already knew where it was going.
Yeah. Apparently he's got a thing now where he's redubbing Wesker cutscenes with his Wesker voice. From
like in that one, or just new games?
From like RE1 Remake and Code Veronica.
Wasn't DC Douglas the voice actor for him in Code Veronica?
No. It was oh god. It was the guy who voiced him in OG Resident Evil 4.
That wasn't DC Douglas?
No, that wasn't. DC Douglas didn't come on until RE5.
Yeah, apparently he broke his NDA by saying he was gonna voice Wesker in RE4, but from what I've seen, that's not DC Douglas.
Yeah, it's a completely different actor.
Honestly, it was for the best, considering Douglas got...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't care if he gave a great Wesker voice, but considering the fact went out your way. You went out your way to harass rape victims and then indoctrinate them, and then be known for creepy as fuck behavior yourself. It's like, long story short, he has me blocked on Twitter. He's one of those people.
Well, that's his problem.
He's like PETA. Give him the tiniest bit of shit for his bullshit, and they just block you.
Ugh.
But hey, whenever someone blocks me on Twitter or any other social media, I just take it as a victory.
Yeah. Ugh. So this one I kind of had sitting in the back of my mind since our last stream. Another, well, Joe Santagato's most recent People of Walmart video.
Let's do it.
Yep, you read that title correctly. We're going back to Walmart. Not only that, but Walmart bought a bunch of this Everything Bagel hot sauce that I made, and now it's available in 350 of their stores nationwide. So,
my Walmart does not carry them.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, mine is one of the stores nationwide that does not carry Joe's sauce. We carry that TikTok pink sauce, but we don't carry Joe's sauce.
Of course they carried a pink sauce and not Joe's sauce.
Well,
fucking retards.
I've never tried the pink sauce. I don't know if it's any good, and frankly, I have no inclination to try it.
Yeah, TikTok's just fucking Chinese spyware anyway.
Yeah. Ooh, I forgot to crank the volume back up on this one.
Probably should.
go buy it. It's crazy. I used to talk about People of Walmart, and now I'm in Walmart. I'm a person of Walmart. Let's go meet the rest of my people. Any hole. Well, starting off real hot. What a nice wholesome family moment, right? You're taking your kid out to go grocery shopping and you're wearing a hoodie. You decided to wear a hoodie that indicates that you are ready for any of your holes to be
filled.
Actually, let me not say that, because this could be a golf hoodie, but I doubt it. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty useful hoodie to be wearing, because, I mean, that's probably how she got her son. Let's be honest with you. She's walking around with a sign that says, like, listen, you don't even have to ask. Any one of them are good. Any hole. Doesn't matter. Which is good, which is, you know, it's nice to know that up front.
God damn.
What the hell is that?
What in the 50 Shades of Grey is this shit?
Looks like someone didn't fully transform into their Dementor form. Or someone has an Imhotep fetish. I mean, god damn.
Dr. Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror on Casual Friday.
Yeah.
I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Yeah.
Where are you going, officer? I can't even... Oh, is that a skirt? Listen, I'm not saying it's a bad outfit. I'm just saying it's a bad outfit to go shopping at a Walmart with. How are you not sweating in this thing? This is clearly dungeon attire. You wear this in dungeons. You don't wear it to buy fucking eggs. Even the woman in the background is very confused. She's kind of like me. She's like, why the fuck would you wear that here? What the fucking hell is...
What? Well, someone took neckbeard to a whole new level.
Right?
What the fuck is that?
He looks like John Lithgow is metamorphosing into a Who from The Grinch.
Don't ever do John Lithgow dirty like that again, okay? Tranny killer looking ass. Just bruh. What the fuck?
The look on his face is just like, go ahead, make a joke, I dare you.
It's gonna be hard to choke him out in self-defense because of that fucking hair on his neck.
Right.
Is that a beard or a protective collar?
Right.
damn.
Oh. That is the fuzziest turtleneck in the world.
Bruh. Oh god, okay. I think I'm out of jokes.
So am I.
Is going on, sir? I've heard of neck beards, but that's just that's a haircut on your neck. It's not even a beard. I'm looking at this and I still don't know how that's possible. I don't know anyone who grows hair in that spot. Also, how are you bald and have a hairy neck? This looks like William Shakespeare. He used to wear those stupid
That's fucking gold.
He isn't wrong. He does kind of look like an old Shakespeare.
Shakespeare costume on a budget.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh lordy.
things around his neck. That's what he looks like. Dude, being bald but being this hairy, that low on your neck, is like the craziest prank that God's ever played on a person before. All right, well, giddy up. This guy's got horse feet. You know, at first I thought he was like kind
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just spotted a brony.
Hey now, I used to be a brony.
Okay, I won't hold that against you.
Granted, I was a freshman in high school, so give me a break, okay?
Hey, that... I gave that show a fair chance. I gave it a couple episodes, and I was just like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Most of the time, the only reason I would watch it is because my niece would force me to watch it with her.
That's fair.
And I may or may not have gotten engrossed in the storyline.
I've heard it's a good show. It's just that if I'm not feeling it 2 episodes in, I'm not sticking around.
Yeah, that whole thing's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm a changed man, I swear.
Oh.
At least I was a kid when I was watching it.
Yeah.
Not the almost 25-year-old self I am now. But seriously, goddamn that ponytail. Dude took ponytail to... I said they took necklace to the next level, but... Damn, ponytail's to the next level.
His favorite Jackass bit is how to milk a horse from Jackass 2.
Hey, we are the difference between helping your uncle jack up a horse and helping your uncle jack up a horse. Sincerely, capital letters.
Yes.
Okay, I'm out of jokes.
kind of levitating, or he was standing on his tippy toes. But if you look at the picture closely, the man has horse feet. What are those called? Hoofs? Hoofs? Hooves. Hooves?
Oh, I didn't
Us?
notice those.
What are they? Hooves. Maybe this guy is one of those guys that likes to run around on the ground like a pony, you know? Which I'm not making fun of those people because it's actually super athletic. And that looks like a tough thing to kind of pull off, too.
Yeah, that's kind of why I made the brony joke.
Yeah. I didn't notice it at first. Then I took a second look and I'm like, oh, okay, start laughing.
Shoving my jeans in there. But this is something my dad would do. You could just tell by the way this guy is sitting that he doesn't give a shit. And is he naked? Because I don't see any sign of clothes there. Might be time for a new pair.
Bro.
Did this guy dirty.
I mean, he isn't wrong. Dude, I've seen people... My last job, there was a guy who always had, like, torn jeans on, and they were always, like... They were always, like, from the knee up to, like, mid-thigh level, and I'm like, just get some new jeans. Fucking faded glory at Walmart, $10. Well, now it's George brand, but it's like $10 a pair, dude. That's not bad.
Yeah. I'm about due for some new jeans myself.
Jesus Christ.
Buddy, you could just tell that these things have been ripped for months. Like, you could just tell. That's not a new rip. Your whole ass is out, sir. I don't even know, outside of a wolf attack.
I want to know why nobody has told him to throw those jeans away yet. Does he not realize his ass is hanging out?
No one wants to see your No one wants to see your raggedy ass butt cheek.
Well, at least he has the decency to cover that up.
Yeah. It's just ugh.
If he's
wearing underwear?
Sorry, what?
Is he even wearing underwear?
Yeah, he's wearing it. It looks like he's wearing tidy whities.
That makes it worse.
I mean, he's wearing. At least he is wearing underwear.
Right.
How does this happen to your pants? Also, you're in Walmart. Go buy a pair of fucking pants. They're probably $1. It's Walmart. Why the fuck are you doing this, ma'am? I don't know if this woman lost a bet or she pissed off a couple of teenagers. Either way, I have a... Hold on. I don't know if it's the angle, but this woman's got a wagon behind her. And it's taped down. That's the thing, right? So dude, she's a foot off of that column because of her ass. That's crazy. Her ass is pressed up a bit, and her back's not even touching it because her...
Dude, this woman had to have lost a bet with somebody.
Yeah. Either that or she has on Dexter's table fetish.
Ugh.
You know, and when he literally confines them to Dexter confines his victims to a table that way.
Yeah.
Catch all the blood when he stabs them.
Right.
It's fucked up, I know.
Is she holding a collection jar?
Great, bitch is homeless.
Yeah, it looks like she's holding a collection jar on top of being saran wrap pressed to the pillar.
Yeah, bro.
Jesus.
Their ass is so big. God bless this woman. I just realized she's off the ground. Good for her, though. Great genetics, physically, but it seems like there is some trouble with her decision making. I will say that. These colors don't run, and the pants don't fit. I don't know why, but Walmart's another one of those places where men are like, you know what? I'll just pull my ass out.
Dude, you would have a field day at the last place I worked, because belts should have been mandatory where my last job, because you could not turn your head without seeing a plumber's crack. We had a guy who was so skinny that he always had his belt on, but the belt didn't fit, so his pants were always drooping anyway. So at any point in time, for 12-hour work days, for however long, because he quit before I did, for however long he was working there, you could just out of the corner of your eye, just accidentally catch a full moon ass crack on full display.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've all had a plumber's crack moment.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that.
For some reason, when men cross a certain age, this just happens to all of them. Their pants they stop fitting, they give up, the waistband gives up, and then their ass is out 24/7. I remember growing up, my dad's pants used to fit him. Once he crossed 46 years old, it was just like, all right, forget it. And I just saw his ass pretty much every day of my life. I'm like, how is this not on? Also, where's the belt? Maybe fasten these to your body, because your pants are running away from you. The MILF Mobile. Can I just say this, just for the record? If pants are running away from you, the MILF Mobile.
She has a vanity plate. Whoever this person is has a vanity plate, and it says "tits out."
What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
That kind of milk, okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, the the decals are even funnier. There's one in the corner that says, "Condoms prevent minivans."
Condoms prevent minivan. Wait, hang on. I gotta set up. Take a closer look at that.
There's another one that says, "Kids in this bitch, honk if one falls out."
That's the most inappropriate minivan ever.
And then
Wait, that doesn't say Milkmobile. That says Milkmobile.
yeah,
I thought it said Milkmobile at first.
no, it says MILF Mobile.
But it's like, because then the tits out joke will make sense, because, titty milk.
And then, like, right next to the plate, it's one that says, "Caution, this vehicle makes sudden stops at your mom's house."
Yeah, that reminds me of this clip I saw that we should react to.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's I think I brought it up last stream and we forgot to look at it, but it's a kid on the seat of a bus singing the Barney song, and the guy in front of him films him saying, "Dude, where are you? 5? Yeah, 5 inches deep in your mom." Dang, that's a certified damn moment.
Honestly, these decals are the kind of thing my dad would have had on his car.
I'm sad I never got to meet your dad.
Yeah, like, for a while he was saying he wanted to get a custom-made bumper sticker that said, "I dip my bullets in bacon grease."
America.
Fuck yeah.
Your dad sounds like a badass.
Oh, he had a very unique sense of humor, which is kind of where I inherited it from. Ugh. Anyways.
Yeah.
Can I just say this, just for the record? If you have stickers on the back of your car, even one, you're a piece of shit. And there's multiple stickers here. Let's go over them. Kids in this bitch.
Yep.
Honk if one falls out. All right, so not only is there a MILF in there, but there's also a really good set of parents as well. Does that say shit box? Okay, so this is the MILF-mobile, also known as the shit box. That's good. The license plate is tits out. I didn't even notice that till right now. That's good. Caution, this vehicle makes sudden stops at your mom's house. Okay, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. You just know he drinks an insane amount of Mountain Dew. I'm just getting that vibe. Also,
Yep.
I have never been more sure that the person who drives this car smokes cigarettes indoors. This is the guy who drives that car!
I shake my balls for this.
Dude has to be in his
Go ahead.
Dude has to be in his mid-40s with the sunglasses indoors, the backwards hat, the arm tattoos, and the fucking Juggalo shorts.
In that shirt.
Jesus Christ. Not to mention that goatee.
Hey, $20 is $20.
That goatee that everybody's youth pastor had in the mid to late 2000s.
That's a definite hope moment.
I know that because mine had a goatee like that.
Are you talking about the Riverton Church?
Yeah.
I ain't been there in so long, man.
Yeah, I haven't been there for... I think I stopped going there even well before I moved down to Missouri.
Yeah, the last time we hung out there was late 2016 at the start of my senior year, because you and me sat down, we had a chat.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you can remember that far back, because I've had a lot of bullshit happen over the last several years, and my memory on certain things is just kind of...
Yeah, back when I was 17, almost 18, you were 23.
Mm.
Now I'm about to be 25, and you just turned 30. Crazy how friendships last.
Yep. Alright.
Anyway, he said the guy driving the van.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually is.
I shaved my balls for this. For what? For a trip to Walmart? Are you posing for this picture? Is this the one that you're like posting on like your dating app where you're like, I shave my balls for like post it up at the water fountain in Walmart trying to get some ass? I mean, between the sunglasses inside, the backwards hat, the chain wallet, this picture smells like shit. This lady is using bread as knee pads while she looks at other bread.
Yeah, you know what? Why do you always say to put the bread on top of the eggs? This is why. That's like that half-naked homeless guy who went to sleep and wanted to freeze us at Walmart. It's like, Jesus, people. This is one of those things that made me want to throw myself in oncoming traffic.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I was trying to find the clip that would sell just how I'm thinking about this.
This is so stupid I can't quantify it.
Classic.
Yup.
Perfect.
I honestly respect this. If you have to get on your knees in the middle of a fucking supermarket, which you don't, you could literally just look down. Like, there's no reason for you to be on your knees, lady. All right, before we go any further, this video is sponsored by Group.
Joe, I am skipping your sponsor. I love how the most replayed is immediately skipping his sponsor ad.
Awkward.
Texas woman banned from Walmart after eating half a cake, demanding to pay full price.
Half price.
Or to pay half price. Blech. I'm dyslexic, apparently. So, in other words...
You are made of stupid.
Well, in Texas.
I expect to hear about that kind of shit in Florida.
Or Alabama.
This woman banned from Walmart after eating half a cake, demanding to pay half price. Honestly, if I find out that she got away with this, well, she was banned, never mind. I get both sides here, to be honest with you. Like, I get Walmart being like, look, we gotta ban you. Because if they let this slide, I can tell you this right now, food shopping for me would take hours. How do you sit in a Walmart and eat half a cake? Also, how does no employees come up to a woman and be like, are you eating half of a fucking cake in the store?
That's what I want to know. How come nobody said anything to this woman?
They were probably it was Texas. They were probably afraid she was going to pull out a gun and get shot.
Probably. I mean, I don't know what the go-to drug is in Texas.
Probably meth.
No. Actually, Texas is right by Mexico, so it's probably fentanyl.
Oh, God. That shit'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Any drug would.
I mean, in Florida, the big ones are meth and bath salts.
Local crackhead last seen smoking crystal meth out of a Pepsi can. Yeah, speaking of Crystal and Pepsi, that reminds me of this moment in the AVG and Pepsi Man episode. Wait, this isn't Rolling Rock. It's not even beer. This is Crystal Pepsi. And what is it from the 90s? It's all flat. You know what? Fuck you. You're shit, and your game is shit. Pepsi Man.
Oh, God.
You need to sit down and watch that episode one of these days.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I mentioned this on the last stream, viewers, but I finally found a decent working PS1 emulator. And
Yeah, you did.
Did I mention it on the stream?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think at the beginning of our last stream, yeah. But you might as well say something anyway. Just in
Okay.
case.
Well, for the newcomers, if there are any newcomers, yeah. I found myself a PS1 emulator, and of course, the first game I play on it for the channel is fucking Pepsi Man. And let's just say playing it made me wish I was drinking a Coca-Cola.
Makes me want to drink or in the words of ABGN, makes me want to drink a fucking beer. I said, it makes me want to drink a fucking beer. Oh, come on. All right. I hate you. Each pause was Pepsi Man turning whatever he was going to drink into a Pepsi bottle. Like, whether it was beer, flask, give him a piece of pizza, and right before he can take a bite, it turns into a Pepsi bottle. So he bites into the Pepsi bottle, and he's like, I hate you.
Oh, yeah, I really don't care for games like Pepsi Man. You know, it's like Temple Run or Subway Surfers, those kind of games. I really don't care for those types of games. So yeah, I really didn't care for Pepsi Man. And there's a certain
especially that stage where it looks like hell on earth.
Yep.
And everything's on fire, and you literally have to avoid a car crashing into the wall.
Yeah.
This guy's probably dead, but I gotta get those people Pepsi. There's also one point where there's a bunch of people about to start a riot in front of a Pepsi machine. There's one lady biting her shirt or something, and another dude who looks like he's jacking off.
Oh.
They give him Pepsi. Then he give him Pepsi. Then he give him Pepsi, and it all is well. As for the hell on earth level, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what people need in a crisis like this. Just treat their burns with some Pepsi. Thanks to Pepsi, man. It's like processed poison pissed out of Pepsi Man people. So many P's in that sentence.
Pepsi Man.
Was that long silence? Are you trying not to laugh at what I said?
Yeah.
I was just quoting the ABGN episode anyway. And the fat guy who's in the live action cutscenes for the game.
Yeah.
He actually managed to get the guy who played that guy to come onto the episode.
Yeah,
like the same guy.
I know. I saw the episode.
Yeah, his name is Mike Butters.
Yeah, which was kind of silly.
Hey, nice fucking guy. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah, he seems like a decent dude.
Yeah, he looks like someone you could sit down and have a beer with and have like a conversation that'll last for hours about this and that.
Yeah,
like he's a person I'd like to sit down and talk with.
Yeah, he looks like a really cool uncle.
Or a really cool dad.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me if his family died in a tragic accident in real life, and he just explained it as them being turned into Pepsi in the episode. But I really hope his family didn't really suffer a bad fate. I really hope his family is alive and well.
Right.
Like I pray to God.
I'm pretty sure they just made that up. That's just bullshit they made up for the episode.
And he sat down with his family and watched it when it premiered on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they just laughed. It's like in the 2001 Japanese film, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, when they reference the 1998 film in the opening scene. They reference it like saying like a monster attacked just not too long ago. A giant monster resembling Godzilla attacked New York. It's like, and someone in the class says, "Did they think it's Godzilla?" That's what all the American experts claim, but our guys here have doubts. In other words, that was Japan roasting the American Godzilla movie. Like they literally put that in there just as I've never heard it described quite so accordingly.
Yeah.
I mean, wrong. I like the '98 film. It's unfortunate. It's what introduced me to the character. But hey, if it wasn't for seeing that movie, I wouldn't be the fucking Godzilla fan I am today.
Yeah, and I'm still.
And at least he got more screen time than Godzilla 2014.
That movie is infinitely better than Godzilla 2014, and this is a hill I am absolutely willing to die on. Because at least Godzilla 98 knows it's a loud, stupid monster movie, and it's not trying to be anything above that. Godzilla 2014 wants so desperately to believe it is anything other than Gareth Edwards playing with his Godzilla action figures.
Yeah, and like I said, at least Godzilla 90. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the 2014 design better than the 1998 design, but at least 1998 got more screen time.
At least Godzilla 1998 was self-aware. Right.
And at least it kept the trademark Godzilla roar.
And it wasn't a director. It wasn't Roland Emmerich jerking himself off about how clever he is by not delivering the goods.
Yeah.
Anyways,
considering I'm a big Godzilla fan, you might expect me to jump on the bandwagon and hate this movie, but I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, that's one thing you and I agree on when it comes to Godzilla, is that it's somewhat better than the 2014 film, and that's a hill I'm willing to die on as well.
Yeah.
I like the 2014 movie, but let's just end that and say, you know where I'm going with this, and let's just move on.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And speaking of moving on,
that you haven't paid for yet, you can't do that. Usually people, they get like a Pepsi and they like take a couple sips before they pay for it. That's okay.
Who the fuck does that?
Right. Who the fuck does that?
Well,
I've never... Yeah, you get like a fucking Polar Pop, you fill up a Polar Pop and maybe take a sip or two out of the straw while waiting in line, but that's actually okay because you're paying for it.
Yeah.
But opening up a bottle before you pay for it? Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
That makes the most no sense.
Somehow that makes sense.
Somebody please make that make sense.
Okay, I don't have anything to add to that trend.
Yeah.
You can't eat half of a fucking chocolate cake in the aisle. Also, the balls on this woman to be like, I'm only paying for the half I ate. Bitch, you ate the cake! You're paying for the cake! What are you talking about? Ma'am, I believe that goes on the inside.
What? Wow. Insert random 80s rock singer here. Really went through a hard time after his band split up.
How high are you right now?
Yes.
I don't know if this is a new fashion trend. I'm not really up to date on those types of things, but I imagine that it's not. Also, pretty sure that's a shit stain right in the center of the thong. And she's going to print some pictures. I cannot explain how badly I don't want to see whatever she's printing right now. Also, that's another thing that never fails. If you go back and watch the other people at Walmart, someone shits themselves on every single one of this video. This woman keeping the streak alive. Okay. This dude has the shortest ass I've ever seen in my life. I've seen eyebrows thicker than this dude's ass.
Homeboy is just walked in wearing a crop top and a Speedo.
Jesus Christ.
And not even one that comes up to a decent level. This is like the Olympics size Speedos.
Yeah, sometimes when I tell stories about when I'm at a water park, I like to fuck with people and say, I was in flip-flops and a Speedo. Don't visualize that. You burn your corneas out and have nightmares. I just like to fuck. That's the kind of thing you think about in the middle of sex, and you have to tell your partner, "Honey, hold on, you know the Viagra." You're lucky tonight. You might think of me.
Now I wish I had something stronger than Angry Orchard in my fridge.
Good God. It's like beer's cheaper than makeup. Well, the beer will do the makeup's job if I drink enough of it. Put the makeup. Like, you see that picture where it appears to be a beautiful woman, but you squint, it's actually a dude.
Right.
That's basically how alcohol works.
Yeah.
And before I say this, I have nothing against trannies, but most of the time, if you're drunk, you'll find yourself going home with what you think is a woman, but it's actually a tranny. Which is basically a woman, but you know what I mean. not what you're expecting, basically.
Dude,
Let's say it's like that Afroman song that goes, and she whipped out a dick that was bigger than mine.
That reminds me of Larry the Cable Guy, one of Larry the Cable Guy's bit where he goes, I met this one girl looked like Shania Twain, only a little shorter, and face was different. I was drunk, it looked like Shania Twain. Next morning, Mark Twain laying there in the bed next to me.
That's gold. That's fucking great.
I think I'm dancing with a man. She's got calluses on her hand. She's got a voice deeper than mine. She gets us stiffy when we grind. I think I'm dancing with a man.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Remember that video of the kid crying while proceeding to shoot herself with a Nerf gun?
I don't think I've seen that.
Well, it's a video of a kid crying while pulling back the hammer on a Nerf gun and pointing at herself and shooting herself with it. Like that whole thing. That's how I feel about that whole thing you just said.
I'd play that song on the stream, but I don't want Rodney Carrington's label to copyright claim us.
Fuck them.
Anyways.
Free use, bitches.
His ass crack is literally 2 inches. That's fucking insane.
Homeboy got that Hank Hill butt. Mr. Hill, you have no ass. Boo!
Right. Well, that's about it. I'm gonna have to kick your ass. Oh my God.
That boy ain't right, I tell you what.
That boy has no ass. It's like, I thought just stuck up his ass. What do you mean? He doesn't have an ass.
He's just a jalapeno on his deek. I know! How did he get on the stick?
Probably a horrible going accident.
Doing, doing.
Okay. I need to rewatch those.
So do I.
Okay, let's finish this off.
Yes.
The outfit's good. I mean, I don't know about it being good. It matches, is what I meant to say. But good for him, man. But I would get that checked out. That ass crack is a little small. I don't know if you might want to get that elongated. I don't know. All right, take it easy, Bubba. He's got a knife. He's got a backup knife, and he's got 2 backups of that knife. Like, what is the point of this? Who are you fighting off like that? Also, just get a gun at that point. Like, just go get a gun. Why do you need 15 knives? Like, what is this? Unless he's one of those magicians or whatever the hell. There, he has a woman who's like up against the wood, and he starts throwing knives at her. That's a different story. That might be what's going on here.
He's on his way to cosplay as T-Bird from The Crow.
Oh God.
Do you know someone named Tintin? Do you know someone named Tintin? He had a friend who shouldn't have played with knives.
Oh shit.
Somebody stuck all his blades and all his major organs in alphabetical order.
Bruh.
That reminds me, I just downloaded the ROM for the Crow City of Angels on the PS1. And, did you ever see James Rolfe's video on that?
What?
Did you ever see James Rolfe's video on the Crow City of Angels game?
I think. Dude, it's fucking pouring down rain in this fucking shed right now.
Oh, God.
You hear this shit?
Hold on. Just barely.
Yeah, you might have to turn the volume up on this thing, so just so I can fucking hear you.
Well, my volume's as loud as it can go.
Okay, guess I'm crouching and putting my ear next to the phone then.
I mean, I don't want to have to end up deep-throating the mic.
Okay, I think it's somewhat settling down.
Okay.
God damn it, Mother Nature, make up your goddamn mind. Put your fucking tampon back in, I'm busy. I'm so sorry you guys had to hear that, although if Lily's watching this, she's probably in the house laughing her ass off right now. It's my night to cook, but she can fucking cook if she's gonna fucking do that. Okay, let's just continue before I rage quit.
Right!
He may be on his way to a show. This looks like the thing that last guy was hunting. It's a camo butterfly. It's like, I need 4 knives because they're hard to see. They blend in and you gotta stab them with this too. I'm trying to really think about, like...
Homeboy is wearing full camo, plus a tutu, plus what almost looks like camo angel wings.
Is the Tooth Fairy going hunting? What the fuck? Like, bruh. What the hell is going on?
Behind the scenes still of Tooth Fairy 3 leaked.
Bruh.
Like,
I'm not sure I'm gonna survive the next 3 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Because it keeps getting worse and worse in this video.
Uh-oh.
I have to go to the store. Better put on my wings. Like, what is the mentality there? Like, I don't understand that. But I mean, it looks great. Good for him. It may be time to size up. But, I mean, it looks great. Good for him.
Jesus.
That's a good way to deflate a flesh torpedo. No, seriously. Remember when that quote-unquote big trailer for Resident Evil 2 came out, and you said, "Watch this trailer. Nurses an erection that starts to interfere with local telephone signals. Sees 2019. Flesh torpedo deflates."
Yes.
Remember that? I that's still the most hilarious comment ever.
Yeah, oh, I remember it, alright.
Yeah, if I ever, if I ever get back on Facebook and there's an actual Resident Evil 5 remake, and you and I tag you in it, you better fucking comment that again. Because if you don't, I'm gonna have to come down there and beat your ass.
I'll try to remember that.
Okay, let's continue.
Maybe time to size up. Listen, again, I'm not here to tell people what to wear, but I will say that that's like 100% of ass in 13% of pant. Honestly, that's just not a fair fight. The ass is too big for those little pairs of shorts. Look, God bless her. She's got a whole bunch of butt meat, and people love that. But the shorts the amount of short needs to be increased. Or maybe not. Maybe that's the look she's going for. She is shopping in the handcuffs section, which I didn't know there was one of those. What is that? Earrings. Oh, those are earrings. Are those maxi pads? All right, well, I guess this is what you do when you can't afford tints. You just cover the whole thing in maxi pads. I don't know what compels people to do this type of thing. Or maybe this was a prank. But from what I know about Walmart and, the experience in doing these videos, this feels like something that someone thought was innovative. And it isn't. It isn't. So what I've come to realize by doing this video is that nothing ever changes. Nothing really changes. If you go looking in Walmart, you will find some crazy stuff. And not only will you find some crazy stuff, but now you will find the hot sauce. The Everything Bagel hot sauce. It is in 350 different Walmarts across the country.
Oh, whatever you say, Joe. It's him plugging his
local.
Plugging his sauce.
Yeah, no. We're not gonna buy your damn sauce, sorry.
Well, I wouldn't mind buying his sauce if it was sold in my area.
Yeah. But type in 5 inches deep from your mom.
5 inches deep.
Any of those.
Yeah.
Go. Dude, are you 5?
Yeah, 5 inches deep in your mom.
Go.
I think there's one version where it includes the emotional damage.
Oh. Well, that's
Go back up. Go back up. Okay, the third short at the top of the screen.
Oh, that looks like it.
Dude, are you 5?
Yeah, 5 inches deep in your mom.
Emotional damage.
But that's not as funny as what I sent you before the stream started.
Right.
But we're not going to talk about it.
No. No. You guys don't want to know the goofy shit he sent me pre-stream.
Our stream would definitely get cut.
Yes. Oh. So
let's see what's on. Let's see what's on a top 15.
Oh.
What about craziest police chases caught on tape?
Yeah, dude, I love me a nutty police chase.
Number 15, bus chase. In 1997, a heavyset infuriated man loaded a city bus just after 5 p.m. While holding a knife, he demanded the driver and lone passenger exit the bus. He began to drive off and led police on a 2-hour chase through city and residential streets. The bus sideswiped several cars and knocked over other various structures. During the chase, the driver took the same route several times, making sure to pass along one specific residential road where citizens had lined the streets to cheer and watch the chase. Finally, the bus came to a stop, and the man was taken into custody immediately. In the mess after the bus stopped, the suspect resisted arrest and was accidentally brushed by the wheels of a police chaser. He was taken to a hospital and later transferred to jail to await trial. A clear motive was never identified.
This is the rejected script to Speed 2. somehow it's still a better sequel than Speed 2.
Yeah.
That movie was ass. The only good thing about that movie is Willem Dafoe. That's it.
I've about fucking had it with this fucking rain.
I've had it with this
here for an hour and a half.
I've had it with this motherfucking rain in this motherfucking shed.
No shit. So many fucking F-bombs. The good thing this video isn't monetized.
Yep.
Yeah, and after this one, we gotta see if we can find another video on Cucko. I mean Sneeko.
Do what?
I said, after we get done with this countdown, we gotta see if we can find a new video on Cucko. I mean Sneeko.
I don't think there's anything new that's surfaced yet.
Well, I'm waiting on Moist Critical to make another video.
Well, I mean, I could find another one of Charlie's videos, but it won't be on Sneeko.
Dude, I showed my brother-in-law the fucking, the Flip/Max bit, and he said, wow, that Sneeko's a real bitchy boy, isn't he? Yeah, me and my brother-in-law made a pact where if we ever encounter Sneeko, we're jumping his ass. And the internet won't feel sorry for him.
Yeah, you can just tell he's never actually been in a physical confrontation.
The more reason we'll win.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what number 14 is.
In 2013, a motorcyclist was engaged in a high-speed police chase when he began to become enraged and knocked off the rear-view mirrors of at least 3 cars. He took off his gloves and wristwatch and threw them down in a fit of rage. It's unclear exactly when, but at some point he broke either his forearm or wrist. For the remainder of the chase, he seems visibly upset, hanging his head sobbing, screaming, and quickly losing consciousness. He appeared to simply give up on where he was going as he hung his head and raced forward at over 90 miles per hour. Eventually, he exited the highway and sped down a dirt trail before stopping and fell off his bike. It was clear that this driver was emotionally distressed, but the exact motive was never revealed. After the live broadcast of this chase, the audience began uploading their own videos and photos of the incident to share how heart-wrenching it was.
How heart-wrenching it was? I'm sorry? Dude busted his hand smashing off other people's rearview mirrors. That injury was his own damn fault.
What? I just want to know why the fuck he was going 90 miles an hour.
Because he's riding a motorcycle and he's got a little dick.
Fair enough. That's just their average. Yeah, that's a head nod. That's a head nod for sure.
Ugh.
You know that I agree head nod?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just did. All right, number 13.
13. Semi-truck high-speed chase. Semi-trucks, or 18-wheelers, are known to be slow-moving vehicles when it comes to traffic. Of course, these massive trucks aren't actually made to travel slowly, and it is mostly a result of safety precautions. When a large truck does finally begin to speed up, it's hard to slow it down and can end badly for everyone involved. This news footage shows a high-speed chase involving a huge transport truck. The truck reaches high speeds and even manages to make various whips and turns that most would not expect from a vehicle of this size. The semi successfully turns sharply around corners and over medians to avoid arrest. A police cruiser aims at the rear tire, but apparently hits something that caused the truck to emit toxic fumes. As sparks from the rims fly towards the lumber on the truck's load, a fire begins to slowly burn. Still, this truck manages to keep the chase going for much longer. The truck continues to travel while fully engulfed in flames, and does not come to a stop until half of the lumber is dropped from the trailer. Number 12.
Dude, that is fucking metal.
Yeah, that's a certified ground limit right there.
Dude, that is some Schwarzenegger Commando shit right there.
No fucking shit.
That's like,
He just kept going.
yeah, your truck is on fire and you're still running along. That's like John Cena the Marine shit.
Makes me want to watch the movie again all of a sudden.
Hey, I've got all 6 of them.
Yeah. There were 6?
There were 6.
Jesus.
And John Cena was only in the first one.
Ah. Probably why I never heard the other 5.
Well, the other 5 were all direct to video.
Because of course they were.
Yeah, the second one was Ted DiBiase Jr. And the last 4 were all The Miz. I honestly, the 5th and 6th ones, in my opinion, are the best of the series. Especially the 6th one, because they got Shawn Michaels in it.
Yeah.
Fucking HBK and The Miz. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, number 12.
12. Horse chase. In the rural areas of San Bernardino, California, it is not uncommon for citizens to own and freely ride their horses or other livestock. In this case, a man took a horse from a neighbor and led police on a wild chase that you could only imagine from a cartoon. The 30-year-old man led police on a chase that lasted nearly half an hour. Eventually, the horse bucks the rider off, likely from exhaustion. He falls to the ground as police approach. He puts his hands up in surrender before putting them behind his back. Aside from the strange factor of this being a high-speed horse chase, something previously unheard of in modern times, this also became a highlight in the police brutality debate. Number 11.
How? How does this run as police brutality? Oh shit, did I lose him?
Am I still coming through?
You are now.
Okay.
You weren't responding, so I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of someone to get, because I'm gonna have a sore throat by the end of the damn stream.
Dude stole a horse. You know they used to hang people for that, dude.
Bruh. Seriously?
Yeah. I mean that's how the show Deadwood opens up. It literally opens with Seth Bullock hanging a horse thief.
By his neck or by his balls?
By his neck.
Oh. I say, because hanging by the balls is more torturous. Eventually the blood, hey, It's the same as hanging him by his ankles. The blood will rush to his head and it'll eventually kill him.
Yeah.
But no, hanging by the neck is more painful. Is this
Pokemon?
fucking rank gonna fucking clear up?
Probably not.
Like I said, it's probably not gonna clear till fucking 7 my time.
Yeah.
Card Rampage. This chase is relatively mundane. A sedan outruns the police at high speeds, luckily avoiding damage to other vehicles or pedestrians. Eventually, the car comes to a stop, and officers take down the suspect. What makes this case so unique is the backstory. It's unclear how old the suspect was. However, he likely wasn't older than 16. During an argument, his parents threw away his collection of Pokemon cards, so he took their car and went on a chase. While his precious Pokemon cards seem to be the motive, it's uncertain exactly what he hoped to gain from the ordeal. Number 10.
Both parties are in the wrong here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, you don't do that. That's just no. Just no.
That's a what the fuck moment.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Let's see what fucker you opens this next.
Yeah, because I got nothing for the last one.
Motorcycle rider evades police. Kyle Katsandras was seriously hurt while jumping train tracks on his motorbike. Therefore, law enforcement ultimately implemented actions to prevent similar stunts. However, X Games gold medalist Colby Raha completely disregarded this rule in November 2017. When he jumped over a track and ran from police, Raha planned the jump and calculated a safe landing. Though police were not informed of the stunt, word got out and they were waiting at the scene as Raha took off. They attempted to stop him, but Raha was able to evade police, successfully jump the track, and completely run from the situation. Afterwards, Raha and all crew members took off before the police could say a word to them. Number 9.
I guess it worked out.
I guess so. Homeboy just wanted to cosplay as Evel Knievel for a beat.
Yeah. Sure.
Still, yeah, you shouldn't do. Well, first off, you shouldn't be jumping vehicles over train tracks unless you're a Hollywood stuntman doing a scene for a movie any goddamn way. But
sorry, bro. Just brain's pissing me off.
yeah. Ugh. Well,
What's number 9?
Yeah, let's just
Grandma's
keep going.
Ride. In July 2016, just outside Houston, Texas, a 12-year-old girl took her grandmother's car and ended up in an intense high-speed chase. The young girl took her 5-year-old sister along for the ride and was allegedly going to visit her 18-year-old boyfriend she had been forbidden to see. The vehicle reached at least 100 miles per hour, and she drove into 3 other vehicles during the chase. Police claim that when the car finally came to a stop, the 5-year-old was so shaken that she ran immediately into the arms of an officer. The only way this chase was successfully stopped is because OnStar was contacted and the car was remotely shut down. Footage from the coverage, dashcam footage from the police cruisers, as well as dashcam footage from the suspect car, all provided an interesting perspective for this unique chase. Number 8.
Well,
First of all, that's not the first case I've seen about a teenager freaking stealing a car to, like someone who's under 16, stealing a car to go visit someone they're forbidden from seeing.
secondly, How the fuck is that boyfriend not in jail?
There's just
For... Third...
someone get Chris Hansen on the line.
Yeah, where the fuck is Chris Hansen when you need him? Third, how shitty of a parents does this girl have to where she, at 12 years old, has an 18-year-old boyfriend in the first place?
No, the video said she was 12.
She was 12.
And she had an 18-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Technical difficulties, please hold.
Yeah.
Like, you're what the fuck from the last Chris Hansen video you did. That's my reaction to that.
Yeah. Not to mention bringing your little sister along, so you're endangering someone else. Well, you're endangering someone else because you're driving like a Looney Tune on the interstate anyway. But you're also endangering your own sister
over a fucking creepy ass boyfriend.
Over a guy you have no business being around.
Yeah.
If that was my daughter, honey, get the chastity belt.
Are you serious? There used to be the show on Netflix called Killer Kids, and there was this one troubled girl who went from foster home to foster home, and basically she was only 13, and she had a habit of stealing cars to meet with 40-year-old men to have sex with them. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And the killer kid part comes from the fact that one night she got tired of her baby foster siblings crying, and she literally suffocated them to death with a pillow. And literally just left them there and went back to bed.
Some people are just beyond help.
Yeah, if you ask me, someone like that deserves the electric chair. Just, I don't care how old she is, give her the fucking electric chairs.
Yeah.
Kind of like how this Chinese woman who was in high school, this Chinese girl who was in high school, and you know how uptight Chinese families are, so she had to do a hell of a job hiding her pregnancy from her family. And when she prematurely gave birth, she tried to flush the fetus down the toilet. But when she couldn't do that, she wrapped it up in a sweatshirt, hid it in her closet until one day her mom was cleaning out her closet and found it. I know. The bug. It's fucked up. I know.
Extremely. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Rampage. Marvin Heemeyer is infamous for leading police on a high-speed chase in which he caused millions of dollars in damage with the use of a modified bulldozer. In June 2004, Marvin was upset over zoning disputes and took out his anger in this elaborate way. He modified a massive bulldozer with layers of metal and concrete before driving through city streets and basically taking down various buildings. Among the locations he wrecked was the mayor's home and town hall. The bulldozer eventually got stuck in the basement of a store, and Marvin took his own life before police were able to fully approach him. From this incident, Marvin gained a strange amount of respect and even admiration. A year after the rampage, the vehicle was taken apart and its metal was scrapped across numerous different scrap metal yards to prevent admirers from buying all the pieces. Marvin left behind tapes in which he explained this act was motivated by God assigning the task to him. Marvin left behind tapes in which he explained, This act was motivated by God assigning the task to him. Number 7.
I've actually Popo Medic did a video on this guy. Basically, I'm the particulars I'm kind of fuzzy on, but basically this guy had his own business. He wanted to start his own business, and he ran afoul of I guess he and the mayor had some of this town they lived in had some disagreements, and so the mayor basically just put all his resources into making Marvin's life a living hell and destroying the business that he worked so hard to create. So Marvin basically snapped and created this killdozer. That's what it's literally called. It's literally called a killdozer.
Oh, so he's V for Vendetta now, or Sweeney Todd.
But yeah, he that rampage was him just getting back at the mayor for completely fucking him out of his business.
Yeah, first of all, fuck that mayor. That's just fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why? Who the fuck let that guy be mayor? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen Popo Medic's video on it, so I'm kind of fuzzy on the specifics. But
yeah,
but I believe that was the basic gist of it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Chase ends badly. Unfortunately for the criminals involved, police chases never end well. Whether it's by foot, car, or even boat, they are almost always caught up with and hurt in the process. This video is a prime example of that truth. A small sedan is leading police on a chase along the highway for about 4 minutes. The car manages to avoid police by weaving through traffic, taking one-ways and crossing medians. The success doesn't last long though, because the tiny car begins to swerve around the highway, likely from a worn tire, before driving into a nearby sedan. The car smokes as it loses shrapnel and wrecks into nearby fences and walls. Eventually the car bears to the right of the road and the passengers run out. It at first appears they will all attempt to flee on foot, but instead all 3 of them topple to the ground and put their hands up in surrender. Obviously, this chase ended in several arrests. Number 6.
And people wonder why I mostly stick to myself and I don't have a habit of just making friends.
Right, because fuck that.
Yeah, because eventually you are the company you keep. So if you keep company with a bunch of turds, you're gonna be a turd.
That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Why do you think I cut off a lot of people I used to chill around with?
Yeah, exactly.
Just wasn't good for me.
That's why I'm always so selective about who I talk to and who I spend time around.
Right.
Sue.
Yeah, let's move on.
Tank Rampage. Unfortunately, many troops ultimately suffer from mental illness such as PTSD after returning from war. Army veteran Sean Nelson was one of those troops. He suffered from PTSD and various physical disabilities. He was an unemployed plumber in May 1995 when he took an M60A3 Patton tank and went on a rampage. After a long chase, he eventually stopped the tank and began to exit it. However, police fired and ultimately struck him down down because they feared he would return to the tank if they didn't take him out. This chase became a topic of debate in relation to police brutality and the assistance offered to U.S. troops after leaving service. This chase also became infamous for the sheer and obvious fact that a massive tank was used in city streets. Many claim that the city was essentially held hostage by Nelson. Number 5.
I think Popo Medic did a video on this guy too, but I'm even fuzzier on the specifics of his story. But all these years later, and the VA is still not doing jack shit for veterans.
Yeah, they care more about immigrants than they do veterans. It's sad truth.
Oh, it's worse than that. We're not going to do it on this stream, but Angry Cops has a trilogy of videos covering what is perhaps the worst case of stolen valor ever in U.S. history. I'm going to say
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to save that for the next stream because it's 3 videos long, and Jesus Christ, it is in a rabbit hole.
Yeah, we'll start out Monday's stream with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screaming Speed Racer. In 2009, police received a call about a woman screaming outside her car on a busy highway road in the early morning hours. When officers arrived, the woman was behaving erratically and ultimately led police on an insane chase. Through the chase, she would frequently stop her cars, open the door, almost fully exit the car, scream, cry, and even laugh. Though it was never confirmed if the suspect was under the influence, her behavior was clearly not normal. While this made for quite an entertaining chase for viewers, it was probably a horrible day for the officers involved. Number 4.
Meth. Not even once.
Crack's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, a very whack drug. Crack is whack.
Hanson's back again, in. Hanson's back, tell a friend. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Technical difficulties. Hang in there, baby. Okay, let's, before I make any more dumb jokes, let's move on.
Yeah.
Donut driver. What makes this very short chase so crazy is that there's just no solid explanation for it. The woman involved was not a criminal, and prior to this incident, had never committed a crime. What occurs is literally what you'd expect when someone just has a bad enough day and finally snaps. In this middle of a busy intersection, the woman decides to do several donuts around passing cars. She runs directly into a police cruiser, does another donut to hit the officer again, and then begins an attempt to flee. However, she runs directly off the road into a ditch and flips her car. She is pulled from the car, mostly alright, and arrested. Bystanders were cheering for the cops to take her life, or cheering her on. Number 3.
Did she not get her daily dick of the day? What the hell?
She's probably on her time of the month.
Hey, it makes women do crazy shit, man.
Yeah?
I'm surprised Willie hasn't taken off one of my hands yet.
Hey, don't give her any ideas.
Yeah, word of advice, guys. If your woman's on her time of the month, do not eat her chocolate.
No.
Because even if you replace it, she's still going to want to kill you for eating her chocolate in the first place.
Yeah.
She could have 1 bar left, and you could go out. You could have 1 bar left that you accidentally eat, and you go out and just buy 5 more for her, and she'll still get mad at you. I should know because I've made that mistake. And I thought for sure, this is it. I'm gonna die.
Well, I know she watches the stream, so don't go giving her any ideas.
Hey, I already gave myself a shield by saying, I think I said in the last stream, like, by telling you, if I ever disappear, your sister-in-law did it.
You're right.
She can't do shit now. Just kidding, Lily. Love you. Don't kill me. Bella needs a father. Okay, let's finish this off.
Yeah.
Slowest car chase ever. High-speed police chase is a common term, and usually when you hear it, you get a clear mental image. What about a low-speed police chase, though? This chase in Texas left police and viewers totally baffled, thanks to how slow the driver was actually traveling. A man evaded arrest by going about 20 miles per hour for over 2 hours. 2 police cruisers followed slowly, impatiently behind the car for the full 2 hours as pedestrians and fellow drivers enjoyed the show. Officers were unable to block the car or exit their vehicles due to specific Fort Worth laws concerning police chases. Finally, a police SWAT car performed a motion to knock the car off the road, and the suspect was taken into custody. Number 2.
Those have to be
2 hours. Huh?
Those have to be the most patient cops in the world.
And I'm just sitting there thinking, 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 fucking hours?
They spent 2 hours chasing this guy.
Why didn't the 2 of them just speed up on both sides and just lock them in like police cars are doing in real life?
Probably some protocol BS, because different departments have different rules when it comes to chases and things like that.
Plot twist: the 2 cops were slacking off and fucking around for a laugh. Meanwhile, the SWAT band, like, you know what? You guys are not doing your fucking job. I'll fucking do it. Bam.
Yeah, that somebody in the SWAT van was just itching to go after him, was just itching to put this guy off the road, and just knowing that this was taking so long, all he could say was, "This is stupid! This is stupid! Stupid! Stupid!
Yeah. I'm a little nervous about the last 2. Well, I guess we should see what the fuck they're like. Perfect.
Yup.
Fucking perfect.
Yes. Oh.
Let's see what
FedEx
fuckery awaits us.
applicant. This chase is very different from most because during the first half it doesn't even appear to be a wild police chase. A FedEx driver stopped at a gas station and quickly noticed his truck full of shipments was missing. Police immediately set out to find the thief. When they did catch up to the 19-year-old suspect, he drove in a calm manner, he obeyed the speed limit and used his turn signals. Viewers quickly began to joke that this guy was simply trying to get a job as a driver and wanted to prove himself. After an officer tried to approach the vehicle though, it quickly transformed into a typical chase that ended in sparks and an arrest. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares.
Actually, I'll do it. I'll just use the...
Nobody gives a shit!
So
every time.
So yeah, that kid's an idiot. I don't know.
I think that might have some mental retardation going on in the brain, not gonna lie.
I don't know how else to put it. That kid is an idiot.
That's just being generous.
Like, what was he trying to do by stealing a FedEx truck? What could you possibly think is so valuable in that thing that it's worth jacking the truck?
Maybe he was still waiting for his packages. Who knows?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I get sick of waiting for my packages, but you'll never see me fucking jacking a fucking truck.
Yeah, well, I got another clip to summarize how I feel about that kid.
You're a stupid dumbass.
That will never get old.
For real.
Anyways.
Number 1, the White Bronco. O.J. Simpson was a famous football player and sponsor. Today his name is infamous for the trial surrounding his former wife. After being found not guilty for the crime, O.J. became a household name. One of the most entertaining yet suspenseful aspects of the entire investigation was the police chase from June 1994. After an investigation, O.J. was supposed to turn himself in as the prime suspect of the crime. Instead, he led police on an intense chase in a white Bronco. This is often referred to as the Bronco Chase. Longtime friend of O.J. was the driver of the vehicle and was later charged with aiding a criminal. A unique part of this chase was the massive crowds lined along the streets with signs cheering them on. Thanks for checking out this video.
Oh, O.J.
Simpson?
Yeah.
That fucked hard. I'm just kidding. Don't kill me.
I don't think he gives a shit.
Hey, it's like that. It's like that one Sweet Daddy D joke. Like who? Can you name one of your clients? OJ. Oh shit. I missed that fucking puppet, Sweet Daddy. He was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I got time for one more. What do you say?
Yeah,
Let's figure something out because I don't have a lot of time left. Yeah, she sent me a text saying, "Come inside soon for dinner," instead of putting it in the chat like a freaking adult.
right.
Just kidding. Please don't poison my food, babe.
I've got a special Karen for you today. One of those shiny Pokemon. This is the Victoria's Secret Karen.
Oh God! No, excuse. Now you are. Oh.
That's literally how the video started. Was this chick in Victoria's Secret just trying to pimp hand the person holding the phone?
Like, nice try, bitch.
It's like, oh, what follows is 5-star retardation.
I'm probably 5-star GTA.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Do you see this? Oh my God! I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me, and now she. Did you see her?
No, I didn't. Even though I'm on camera. Even though I'm on camera.
It's on fucking Smile. You're on camera, you dumb brain dead bitch.
On camera by the person you just tried to assault. The Victoria's Secret has cameras. And you just did that in front of however many people are inside the damn store.
She looks like half the chicks in my high school got knocked up before graduation.
Oh. Ugh.
And that's being generous.
Secret is a sacred store to me. It'll always hold a special place in my heart. When I was just a young boy, I would always scroll through the Victoria's Secret catalog that they'd send in everyone's mail as spam and just look at the lingerie. And it was responsible for some of my first erections. This was way before the internet was filled with all of the options to see titties that it is today. Can't even go on Twitter now without seeing someone's grandmother throwing her asshole inside out and announcing her OnlyFans. But back then you really had to go out of your way to find it.
I mean, he isn't wrong.
Can we replay that?
Yes.
Please.
Titties
Please.
that it is today. Can't even go on Twitter now without seeing someone's grandmother throwing her asshole inside out and announcing her OnlyFans.
Oh, that's so disturbing, but so funny.
The fact that Charlie can get away with saying all this shit with a straight face is just the best part of it.
Right. I could never.
His sense of humor is just god tier.
Lily, you might want to get out the Viagra. God. Okay, enough about the sex life. Let's move on.
Back then, you really had to go out of your way to find it, and Victoria's Secret was just always there for me. So to see this happen at a Victoria's Secret is truly heartbreaking and sad for me to watch. It's kind of like in the John Wick universe with the Continental, a place that you would consider a safe spot for everyone to go and enjoy, which has now been ruined because of this Karen here.
Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You should have thought about that before you did what you did.
Get the fuck
She
over
sounds
yourself,
like she's crying while inhaling helium.
Charlie!
I want to buy that guy a beer now.
I don't know which part of Florida he lives in, but I'm sure he'll accept it.
If I'm ever in Florida and I run into him, I'm saying, we're going to the bar right now. Yes, you can bring your girlfriend, come on. I'm buying you a drink for making me laugh. And lessening the urge to kill myself.
Yes.
But it sounds like she's crying while inhaling helium.
He isn't wrong.
No, he's not. Okay, let's see what else he's got for us.
She sounds like she's crying while inhaling helium. She quite literally sounds like a balloon animal being deflated. So, this Mickey Mouse Karen over here with her high-pitched squealing keeps reiterating that she didn't try to hit her, even though just moments ago we saw her try and hit her. So I don't exactly know what's going on here, what kind of galaxy brain scheme she's running, but she's not fooling me. I can see that she's a classically trained actor taking courses from Tommy Wiseau with the whole "I did not hit her, I did not."
Tommy Wiseau deserves an Oscar compared to this broad.
No shit. Anybody deserves an Oscar compared to this broad.
You're lying, I never
Except
hit
Amber
you.
Heard.
You're lying.
Amber Heard looking ass.
Yeah, I never hit you.
Is that Amber Heard?
I wish. That would be even funnier if it was.
Like, damn, Mara from Aquaman really let herself go.
Now I'm just picturing Johnny. You're tearing me apart, Amber!
That's one person who deserves an Oscar, Johnny Depp.
Yep. Oof. Anyways,
all right, let's see what fuckery awaits us.
you're already being recorded by the store cameras.
She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would. Oh no, you just wanted security for me, right? I want security for you now. No, don't cry.
If you only heard the audio here with no video, you would probably think it was an episode of The Muppets with the way this lady's carrying on her crying antics here. So the context here, moaning Myrtle, who keeps crying, initially shoved this lady out of the way for some panties, so the lady said, "Excuse me," and then all hell broke loose. All of a sudden, the fucking chains were lifted, she was free to just let out the demon. So she started screaming and yelling, calling for security. So then the lady started filming, and now that's where we're coming in here. This is 4-part video here. It's a very long anime.
No. I want you to call security. Thank you. I just came to get my free panty. You know how you get the coupon in the mail? Yeah, she...
Bitch, you are still being... Even if she stops recording you with her phone, you are still being recorded by the store cameras. It's like, are you
Yeah,
dumb?
no shit.
It's like, are you dumb or stupid?
Yes.
Oh. I love how Charlie referred to her as Moaning Myrtle. Like, it's like, yeah, you could probably. God, the witch from Left 4 Dead doesn't cry this hard.
I'd rather listen to that bitches crying than this broad.
That is a full-on opera number compared to this. Ugh. Especially that plantation mission in Left 4 Dead 2. Where it's just flooded with witches.
Yeah, that's one of those rooms where you open the door, see what's inside, and then slowly shut the door again. Like, nope.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Nah.
Yeah. That's like where the Kool-Aid Man bursts through the wall, takes one look, and just goes, "Oh no! No. Ugh.
Yeah, if you don't want her filming you, why not just leave? Like, you can absolutely just walk out. You're not being held prisoner there. You're not fucking trapped there by a force field or some kind of ancient spell. You can just get up and leave. And then she wouldn't be able to keep recording you. You know, it's not like she's torturing you with a camera in your face, laughing at you with nothing that you can do, like a David Dobrik video. You can just leave. You're making this scene. And I can totally understand why this lady's filming. It's for her own protection. In a case like this where it's a he said, she said situation, and she's threatening to call the cops and security, it's best to have a video to prove your innocence than to just go back and forth with different conflicting stories. So I totally understand why people bring out their phones in confrontations like this. I think it's the right thing to do. She's not trying to fight her. It's not like the lady filming has like a baton behind her that she's like threatening to beat her with or something. You know, she's just filming because when the cops do inevitably come, she will have evidence to prove that she's done nothing wrong.
You scaring me. Like, you gonna go postal.
Yeah, she needs some Prozac.
And some meth.
No, why don't she walk away from me? No, I was here. No. We're not doing this.
Not gonna lie, this part actually infuriated me that the asshole at the register targets the lady filming instead of the screeching, squealing banshee that's rolling around on the floor like it's a fucking fire drill, just absolutely losing her mind, crying a river over nothing. You know, the person actually making the scene, instead of saying, hey, why don't you leave, she instead talks to the lady who's filming and says, get the fuck out. Why?
That's where you just turn into Trevor in GTA 5. Shut the fuck up! Thank you!
Go fuck yourself!
Yes.
It's like, hey, go fuck yourself.
Oh, Trevor.
Yep.
What happens when Rockstar's lead writer watches too much Breaking Bad?
Womp womp.
Fuck you! And your eyebrows!
Why'd you have to go after the eyebrows?
Hey, Walter said it, not me.
I know, but... Alright, let's finish this
Why
off.
don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away. Go wherever you want to go. This is crazy.
Legit, this woman might be schizo.
This was the slowest and most dramatic death I've ever seen from Theater Club. She really wanted to faint, but she wasn't ready to commit to it. So instead, she does a little slow, controlled fall, just gently lowering herself down, and even going so far as to make a nice little pillow with her purse, just to ensure that under no circumstances would she actually be injured. But that doesn't really help sell the idea that you just fainted, unfortunately. Of course, you all know that I'm a world-renowned actor, most famous for my role in The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, and more recently as Officer Greg in a horror movie, so I can recognize quality acting when I see it. And this is just dog shit acting right here. Like, if James Cameron hit me up tomorrow, he calls me up, he says, "Charlie, big man, I'm gonna need you to be in the new Avatar movie. It's doomed for failure without you, so please just come on down to the set tomorrow. We have a death scene for you to film." And I show up on set and I pull one of these. He's putting his dick in my face and telling me I'm never working in Hollywood again, because it's not good acting.
Legit, I could actually see James Cameron doing something like that.
Same.
James Cameron doesn't do what James Cameron does for James Cameron. James Cameron does what James Cameron does because James Cameron is James Cameron.
Yeah. What the hell? Just... You people... I'm sorry, but you people piss me off. For real.
This is why I barely leave my apartment.
Don't blame you. We still got 4 minutes of this savageness.
Yeah.
You see, if she really wanted to sell the idea that she fainted or passed out, she should have really committed, you know? Maybe like a big squeal, ah! And then like dive backwards and like land on her back. Maybe like move her arms around a little bit, like kind of like a turtle on its shell. Like then, you know, maybe we'd have different conversation right now. But this right here, terrible.
I'm sorry.
She went to go call security.
Yeah, because...
Did you have 2 yoga masters?
No, I had one. We was trying to just find a price check for one of them. Just one I had.
Someone's
Her plan
definitely
did not
drunk.
work. Nobody seemed to care about this. I think she was expecting people to be like panicking, like, "Oh my God, she fucking died. We need an ambulance here ASAP and bring in everyone. We need the National Guard. Holy fuck, this is extreme." But instead, everyone ignored her and just went about their day. The lady filming even turns off the camera thinking that this is where it ends. She'll just lay there for the rest of her life playing dead. I don't know. But unfortunately, this isn't where it ends, so she stopped filming for a moment, and then this lady just took that as a moment to go fucking wild. So she turned back on the camera, and that takes us to part 2.
Oh, yeah! As soon as the camera goes down, suddenly it's like... fuck, Looney Tunes Psycho Bitch comes out.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
Screaming like her life is over. And let's face it, it probably
They must be
is.
trying to dive security from a mall in a different state.
Dude, after this video circulated across the internet, pretty much, and everybody just roasted it to hell and back, yeah, her life was basically over.
At that point, I would just delete myself. Not saying she should, but at that point, if I was in that situation, I probably would have fucking killed myself.
I mean, I'd change my hairstyle and dye it and maybe get some like, I don't know, plastic surgery to completely rearrange my look so that nobody recognizes me.
Not even your friends and family.
Yeah, if I ever did something this stupid, y'all ain't never gonna see my fat ass on the internet again.
Damn.
Because it's been 45 minutes of them just saying security's on their way. I don't know what's gone awry there in that procedure. This response time is abominable. They must just be shooting up heroin in the bathroom or something and forgot. Because it's just not coming. I'm starting to believe that the security at this mall is like the Tooth Fairy. It just doesn't exist.
It probably does.
if we were standing in that store, yours would be fucking bleeding right now.
Crazy lady.
That's where you tell security to whip out their tasers.
Look at this.
Aim for the titty. No, just kidding.
Get this lady.
Oh, and now she's chasing her. Yeah, that's a good look.
Security.
And she's on camera doing this.
Security. Look at this. Yes, can y'all get
From multiple angles, like it's a Roland Emmerich film.
Jesus Christ.
Because, like I said before, you got the woman who's holding the phone camera, and then you've got cameras inside the store itself. So you're getting recorded from multiple angles anyway, you dumbass bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get her away from me! Get her away from me! Oh, have mercy.
Pretty fucking stupid plan here, shouting "get away from me" while actively chasing her around like it's a game of tag at the local playground. Get away from me! Why are you chasing me? Stop it! Get back here so you can get away from me!
Again, straight face.
Damn it, Charlie.
Fuck, man.
That one gets me every time.
Get away from me! Run! Get away from me!
Get back here so you can get away from me.
Me running past the Chimeras in Resident Evil Director's Cut. Or me panic firing my shotgun at the hunters.
Yeah.
Or I have the python, which kills them in one shot. that makes total fucking sense.
Yeah.
Close range buckshot blast, multiple shots. One long distance revolver shot, instant death. Can someone explain this shit?
Well, the revolver is a .357 Magnum, so it has to be the most powerful weapon.
Right.
Ugh.
Just running circles around a tyrant, just rapidly firing the fucking thing at as much to your ability.
Yeah.
No, she's definitely losing it.
She's like those screamers from Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, all that's missing is the fucking enlarged vocal sac.
Yeah. And the screams summoning more zombies. Oh.
I fucking hated those things.
No, I gotta just protect myself. She's trying to attack me. No, no, no.
Yeah, so this woman, who's basically just a goofy cartoon character, continues to scream some more, and it just sounds like stock horror sound effects. I'll go ahead and spare you more of her squealing, so I'll just go ahead and fill you in on the lore from here. After driving cross-country, mall security finally arrives to the scene, only to say that there's nothing that they can, nor anything they want to do, because the lady moved. She went outside of the store, because real cops arrived, so she was talking to them. Real cops take both of their statements. Of course, our protagonist here has a video to back up her side of things, whereas the other woman is just once again going through some kind of delusional rant about how, like, the video camera's emitting harmful 5G radiation that's targeting her and bringing her down or something. I don't know. I couldn't really hear what she was saying.
Dude, that reminds me. There's a movie on Tubi that we should talk about in a future stream called 5G Zombies.
I think I've seen that.
Where it's literally just... I've only seen the Cinema Snobs video on it, where it's literally just... Oh, we want to shoot this COVID zombie apocalypse movie, but it's shot by... But it's like all the actors are shooting it from their phones, so it's like... it's just amateur hour for 80 minutes.
Wait, so it's about COVID causing a zombie apocalypse and not the 5G itself?
Well, the 5G is causing the zombies, but it was clearly shot during COVID because everybody's Actually, you know what? I should resurrect Chris Vance and do that and talk about that with my buddy Dom. Because it'll at least.
Let me join in on that one of these times.
Yeah, if I. Oh my God. Yeah, I should resurrect that. I should resurrect that series.
Yeah, and I'd be featured. And feature me on probably a chunk of your episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, we should see about. I think after I get off the call, I'll talk to him about it and see what he thinks.
Yeah, and see if he's cool with me joining.
Oh. God. You know, the last Chris Vance video I did was like 2021. I think it was sometime after Thanksgiving, and it was me talking about Shane Dawson's movie.
Don't get me started on Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
Wish Brand Dexter looking ass.
I just remember when Upchurch did a video talking about him, and the title just summarized it perfectly. Dude's a weirdo.
No comment.
But yeah, they basically just give their sides of the story, and then the cops just kind of separate them, and that's it. Not the most satisfying of conclusions, but that's where it ends. Anyway, another pretty wild Karen. That's about it. See ya.
The way he ends his videos.
Yeah, oh, that's it. Whatever.
At least he cuts straight to the point.
Yeah, which I respect a lot. Yeah, I need to rewatch these at some point. But I don't know if John has his videos copywritten. Well, I don't know if he has his. I assume he doesn't.
Probably not.
Have you watched any of John Wolfe's stuff?
Not in a couple of months, no.
I've been rewatching his Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Just since they recently gave the movie a release date finally.
Yeah, we'll have to save that for another stream because I gotta get off here.
No worries, man. We'll save it for next time after we're done with Angry Cops' Stolen Valor videos.
Remind me to get a snack for those.
Oh yeah, because that shit is juicy as all hell.
Probably just be gorging on leftover deer taco meat.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I know that's probably definitely my dinner tonight if they're not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm fixing a smoked sausage, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna do cheesy shells or instant potatoes to go along with it.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. But in any case, that about does it for this stream. We will see you guys on Monday.
Yep. Catch y'all later.